Now, the chase scene itself is actually pretty good, but it gets stupid when Mater is too dumb to realize that when people are shooting at you, you get in the freaking jet! Okay, what does that even mean? Do cars do number 2? Do cars gain weight? Timing and placement.
I didn't really want him to leave.
You should have thought of that before you got so reasonably upset with him. Anyway, this next scene, Mater finally realizes he's dealing with secret agents, but not before he shows off that he knows a lot about car engines. In particular, Whitworth bolts, which soon become plot convenient later.
You're pretty.
It's all right, thank you.
Oh, good freaking crap! The scene is taking forever. And even after they talk to him up close and personal, McMissile still thinks Mater is just pretending to be an idiot.
Well, okay. But you know I'm just a tow truck, right?
Right. And I'm just in the import-export business.
This movie is stupid and I hate it! That's gonna become your new catchphrase, isn't it? And there's something worse.
You know, I always wanted to be a spy.
Really? Me too.
Holly is Mater's love interest! You wanted me fighting? Feel better? Yeah, I'm good. Let's keep going. Turns out that spy thing Mater was carrying contained a picture of whoever the main bad guy is going to be, as well as a picture of a box of rare parts. So now Mater and team go to Paris, as you can see by this montage right here. They're here to find an expert on those rare parts. From there, aided by Mater's automotive expertise, they figure out that
Everyone involved in this plot is one of history's biggest loser cars.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Then the parts expert tells them that he just sent the Big Bad's latest shipment over to Italy, where not so coincidentally, McQueen's next race is going to be held. Man, this is way more plot than I'm used to. I know what you mean. Did the writers really expect the kids in the audience to keep up with this plot? I mean, I was able to piece together the fact that Axelrod is actually a lemon car who faked his own transition to an electric car, but only pretended to sell his oil properties, set up the race to give everyone a crippling fear of alternative energy sources via his all-in-all EMP combination, so that people would want to keep buying big oil for a long time before any of this was made explicit in the movie. But I'm a lot smarter than a child. What? Anywho, we cut over to McQueen and the gang, and he's all depressed about what he said to Mater, and a wise old relative of this guy talks to him about it.
Then why would you ask him to be someone else?
Stop right there. He wasn't asking Mater to become someone else. He was asking Mater to practice good judgment and restraint. If the only way he can practice these things is by becoming a different person, then he doesn't belong out of doors, much less in a public setting, so don't give me that crap! You're scary when you emote. So the movie spills its hackneyed and poorly applied moral all over us, then BAM! Mater gets cool stuff.
Hey, computer, make me a German truck.
Request acknowledged.
Check it out. I'm wearing Mater hoosier. Make me a monster truck.
Request acknowledged.
What the? I want to save on your guy.
Okay, does no one else realize that he's the worst spy ever? Anyone? Anyone at all?
Hey, no thank you. I don't get them dents buffed, pulled, filled, or painted by nobody. They way too valuable.
Your dents are valuable.
Atomic facepalm, go. Husky, take over. Okay. So what the movie is basically trying to say by using the symbolism of the dents is that your flaws make you who you are, and to fix them would compromise that. What a sweet message, but WRONG! Anytime you can fix your flaws, that's a good thing. It's called self-improvement. Then again, the dents are also symbolic of memories gained during the good times and bad times with his friends, making them treasured keepsakes of his past. That illustration actually makes a little bit of sense, so we'll let it go for now. But watch it, you're already on our naughty list. Don't give us any more reason to hate you. Husky, we have 40 minutes left in this movie. What are you even talking about? I have no idea. Okay, I feel better now. So the second race is underway, but we're not going to focus on that because this is a spy movie now. Cars doing car things. What do you think this is? The first movie?
Just apply the same level of dedication you've been using to play the idiot tow truck, and you'll be fine.
Well, it's just that them guys look pretty tough. And wait, did you say idiot? Is that how you see me?
Okay, wow, here we go. Mater's only now starting to grasp how everyone sees him as an idiot, and it's making him all sad and stuff.
No one realizes they're being fooled because they're too busy laughing at the fool. Brilliant.
So wait, he's actually a good spy because he's being a bad spy, so when people see him they think he's a bad spy, but he's not a bad spy even though he is a bad spy. Yeah, that about covers it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Alexander Hugo. You got a lot of AKAs, Alex, but I guess that makes sense, seeing as how you's wanted in France and Germany.
He's so good.
Excuse me, I need to bang my head against something. Good choice. Ah, see that? Lemons. Those are lemons because they're lemons, and so they use lemons. Because lemons. So Axelrod, I mean the mystery villain, talks to everyone via a TV monitor and explains his master plan, which is essentially what I said it was going to be. The plot to make everyone hate alternative energy, with the additional detail that he wants to wreak revenge on all those who laughed at them for being lemons. Hence, these. Long story short, they blow up some cars, McMissile tries to stop them but gets captured, Holly then gets captured, McQueen says some inspirational crap about him being at fault and stuff, Mater uses cool gadgets by accident, and then he gets captured. Failure, failure everywhere. Must be time for the third act. Right on schedule. So, Mater has a dream montage revealing what an imbecile he's been, and he wakes up in London, because plots, inside a big Bentley, because cars. Spy movie villains need to stop doing this. Everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about, so there's no need to waste any more time with it. Let's move on. And now, only now, does the competent, intelligent, master secret agent understand that Mater is not a spy.
I'm not a spy!
Like that thing you just said right there. There is not enough volume in the world to express how stupid this is! Well, the stage is set. All the more or less pointless characters from back at home made their way to London somehow. The final race of the Grand Prix is underway, and Mater and the spies are all hanging by a thread. You know what that means! And I don't care if some of you think it's a cop-out, I like my wrap-ups. On your mark, get set! Husky, London. Oh, right. Ready, steady, go! The bad guys try to fry McQueen with the EMP camera, but it fails for some reason, so they go to their backup plan. They tell Mater that they planted a bomb in the pit, so next time McQueen goes in for a stop, it'll go off. The bad guys leave. Mater uses his empty Gatling guns to wear through the ropes, holding him up, and escapes. The spies tell him to go without them. He eventually does. They escape by reversing the polarity of, well, something. Turns out that there's not a bomb in the pits, and in fact Mater is unknowingly taking the bomb to them himself. He finds out too late, and McQueen sees him. There's a lot of not hilarious misunderstanding between them. A lot of chasing ensues. They get cornered. Mater delivers a touching speech about how being evil villains won't make them feel better about people laughing at them. They don't care. Everyone beats up the bad guys. Mater makes a huge leap in logic that somehow explains the entire plot to him, even though all he had to go by were a couple of nuts that didn't fit any wrenches. McQueen says stupid, messed up moral things. Mater explains the whole plot, including the leaking oil thing, and confronts Axelrod because he's the only one who can disarm the bomb. He does. The plot's foiled. The day is saved. Mater's taken seriously now for some reason. Everyone has disgustingly happy endings, and I swear those two are dating now or something. The end! I swear, there was actually some serious potential for this movie, and I think I know exactly where they went wrong. The problem with this sequel isn't that it was about spies or having Mater be the main character. The real problem was that they missed the whole point of Mater's character. They tried too hard to give the film a serious moral in the midst of all this crazy spy nonsense. They tried too hard to make Mater a heroic and sympathetic character when it just doesn't work that way. Lightning McQueen works that way because he was designed with that in mind. For example, if they had made the Joker from The Dark Knight remotely sympathetic in his cause, it would have seriously weakened his effect as a character. Whereas giving a sympathetic side to Harvey Dent made his transition to Two-Face all the more powerful. My point is that some characters are better when fleshed out, and others are not. Phew! This has got to be one of the most intellectual reviews I think we've had in a while. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some violent video games to play. Bye! Oh yeah, one more thing. McQueen didn't explode during his race because this guy switched out his all-in-all with regular gasoline at the last second. Okay, bye. And everything they do, oh, I hate everyone and you. This movie's stupid, it's really that bad. You made me watch it, and that makes me mad. It's like a pit stain that never erases. And when I find you, I will eat your faces. I hate everyone, I really, really do. I really do. I hate everyone, I hate them like a poo. Like a really big poo. I hate everyone, and everything